welcome back to Ask Anna. It is me, Anna. Reaper kicked his ball under the couch. That's why he's whining. He does it on purpose. There's like 5 balls under there already. Ugh. Reaper. Today I'm going to talk about what actually happens when you get a lot of money. I think I'm the perfect spokesperson for this because I am a stripper and I went from working a 13-hour job, $13 an hour, to then making to several $100s a day when I started dancing. So the first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna be like, oh wow, there's all this money, and you're gonna put it away. And then what's gonna happen next is you're gonna think, oh, I can afford all of these things I haven't been able to afford before. So you're gonna eat out. You're going to buy yourself all the nice things you want. Not all of them, you know, like I'm still conservative. I still thrift everything. I think I'm smart with my money, but once you come into a lot of money, your spending definitely increases, and it's not good. And I feel like everybody thinks they won't do it until they get there, and then you're just adapting to your new standard. So when you get a lot of money and it's fast like that and it's legal, I can't speak for the illegal people. Yeah, that's what happens. And some people say too, it's like a subconscious thing where you haven't had that money before, so you just want to get rid of it as soon as possible because they're used to seeing like a certain number in your bank account. I disagree with that. I just think it's because you think you can afford it and then you just kind of lose track. I'm going through that right now. And that's the other thing too. It's a little dangerous in my job because you just think like, oh, all I have to do is work this amount of days and I can just make back what I spent. So you just think like there's this everlasting pool of money you can just take out, which is true. And if you're going to spend more, that's okay. You just have to be making more. But I just want to give people this knowledge because I don't know. I went from like being so frugal, and I still am pretty frugal, but I feel like I need to go back to how frugal I was before so that I can save all of this. Because now I have bigger goals. I want to go into law school, and that's a lot of money too. And when like 2-3 months ago I was thinking, what would be like the monthly payment for a new car or a used car, you know, like what would be the monthly payment for me to get on a lease, when really it's like, no, you need to keep living as you were before and just be saving all of this. So yeah, just be careful with that. This is really tempting. I'm like making super simple switches too and looking at all my money, and I think what bothers me the most is it makes me feel poor to look at my budget and look at what I'm spending. Like something super simple as shopping at Publix versus Trader Joe's. I spent like half of what I usually spend by shopping at Trader Joe's like 2 weeks ago, and part of me feels like, oh, I've worked so hard, I've done so much, I deserve to shop at Publix, when it's really not about that. And I know it's like once you make more, it's like an ego thing, and you don't want to go back to what you were doing before you had all that money. But it's important that you keep living way below your means, even though it doesn't feel great, especially living in Atlanta too, and it's flex culture out here. Yeah, important to live below your means. Yeah, I guess my message is a little conflicting because I expect people, well, not people, expect men to spend money on me, and then I'm talking about not spending money. But this isn't about that. This is about you not living out of your means. Like, I just think it's stupid. Like, if you're gonna have all this money, right, you don't need to have 2 cars that were made last year that are new that you're on a lease for. Like, it's just, you don't need to have all the designer stuff. Like, even if you do have that amount of money, it's just stupid to be putting your money towards that. Like, you could be building other businesses. There's charities that you can improve. Like, there's so many places that money can go towards and be better spent and used. And I guess I'm just taking advantage of the people who would spend their money on women anyway. I don't feel bad about it. I really don't. But for all the normal people on here that aren't gonna help me out, spend your money, or save your money. Save it. Yeah, that's it. My stinky. I'm wearing a onesie today. I'm actually really excited about this. Also just thrifted it. I haven't worn a onesie since I was a kid. It's not that bad.